Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Iron Sharpens Iron. I'm Kevin Ludwig, and joining me is Fred Wilkenberg. And today, Fred, we're going to be talking about an important aspect of particularly a ministry like Center of Hope or other organizations as well, and that's the impact that volunteers have on the mission.
Kevin, volunteers are awesome in the amount of value that they bring to an organization. Sometimes that value is measurable in just the thousands of dollars in savings that they bring through a service they provide that would otherwise have to be done by staff. Sometimes the value is non-measurable, just in the fresh perspective and the fresh energy and excitement that they can bring. How do we best respond to volunteers? Well, I think it's mostly with just frequent and sincere thank yous. Now, early in our ministry, along with thank yous, verbal and written, I would sometimes include gift cards given to volunteers. And I have to be honest with you, it was oftentimes done out of an indebtedness, as I wondered, how in the world can we give back to them for the level of service that they give to us? Well, we couldn't give back to them in that way. And usually their response was, I don't want anything in return from you. Keep the money within your organization. I don't do that as much anymore. Another response, I think, with frequent thank yous is just really seeking to do things so that the volunteer is blessed through their service. And I think we do that best as we ask ourselves, what kind of a service, or project or experience can we offer this volunteer that not only brings us value, but also brings them a lot of fulfillment? Maybe another way to say that is, how can we best utilize and respect their spiritual gifts and their abilities to a point where they really realize a return on their investment for the time and energy they give. Return on investment being where they know and they can see that people were blessed through their efforts, and also that God is glorified. As we do this, then volunteers will want to give all the more because it's the right thing to do and it's a blessing for them. In the Bible we read, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, but whoso sows generously will also reap generously. And that certainly is for the time and energy that is sown by a person. And most certainly organizations can help a person realize that through their volunteer service.
All right. Thank you, Fred, for sharing your experiences with volunteers. And speaking of sharing, we invite you to go ahead and share some comments and experiences that you've had with volunteers, either as an organization with volunteers assisting you, or even you as a volunteer, and some of the benefits that you may have received in giving up your time and services too. So we want to thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you.